Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today, just when I thought I was out, nearly 8 years pass, and they pull me back in. This is the Fire's Edge DLC. Red Hook announced a new DLC was going to be coming out about a month ago, adding 2 new characters, the Runaway and the Duelist. They're also adding some districts, obviously some trinkets for these 2 new characters, and a handful of new mechanics. So my plan for this series is basically for us to just see what these characters are like. I'm going to take them up from scrubs to the winners clubs here, so level 0 all the way up to level 6 to complete the roster goals for both characters. So this is going to be a limited run series, so just so you are aware in advance. Another caveat here, I am going to spend quite a bit of time at the start of this, video, just kind of going through all of the skills and seeing what these characters are about, and then we'll get into the action. So I will add timestamps into like the video notes, so you can skip ahead just to the action if that's all you want to see. And if so, I will see you there. Okay, so we got to get rid of a couple scrubs here. So, Bouchard and Chardon. Yeah, that name was not long for this roster. So, we are getting rid of those 2. And here we go. So, first off, we have our Duelist. We are renaming her from Macy to Alicia Gannon. And Engurand, no, that's not going to work. This is Sabrina Irons. So who are these people, you might ask? Well, in the intervening 8 years, I actually wrote a book, and I thought these 2 new classes looked quite a bit like the characters as I described them in the book. So, yeah, we're going to name them that. Goon as in like hockey goon, not, so sorry if that's what you were expecting, but if you do want to buy my book, it is on Amazon, $3 for the ebook. I'm sure you're probably thinking, Timepants, this is some pretty shameless self-promotion. And to those people I say, let's start looking at the different skills here. We have Anticipation, so that is going to switch the 2 stances. So this is a stance change character. Oh, I like that. Sorry, we do have to get colors here. Actually, I like her original color. And Sabrina, we have... original's nice. I like that dark color there. Okay, so we have Anticipation. So this is the stance change. So activates riposte, okay? And switches from aggressive to defensive stance. So this character is like the Abomination, it looks like. So let's see here. Touche, usable from any rank. Back 1. Buff self 25 dodge until next dodge. Okay, so it's a 1-use only buff. That's cool. Feint. Let's see. Alright, so this marks her, makes her riposte more powerful, but it also places a debuff on the character or the enemy that she hits, making them worse against marked targets, and minus 20 protection, so that's cool. Disengage, let's see. Okay, buffs her 4 speed, 10 accuracy, that's good. Attacks, usable in any position. Attacks can target any position. Okay, this character is weird as hell, and I am here for it. Okay, so I guess these probably are the defensive skills. Alright, Fleisch is... Alright, looks like... Okay, that's like a big damage attack. Also marks her and moves her forward 2. Okay, coup de grace. Let's see, just gonna have some sweet water here. Holy Lord. Okay, so this is ranged. Are any of her others? No. Okay. Armor piercing, so that's already off to a good start. Plus 100% crit versus stunned. On kill, plus 1 actions. That can't possibly mean what I think it means, but we are going to find out. Finally, the boot is forward 1, and this is her stun and knockback attack. All right. Let's go here and check out her camping abilities. So, meditation, self only, 10 accuracy while riposte is active, 10 dodge while riposte is active. So, I assume this is what you would pair with her self-marking and damage plus ability. Okay. And that's good, not great. I guess the 3 time cost is probably due to the fact that it is conditional. Riposte has to be active, but alright. Preparation. 25% damage. 25% damage on first round, 20 dodge on first round, 2 speed on first round. So this is basically the I'm going to go first and I'm going to kill something camping skill. All right. I would like to pair that with Hot to Trot and Fairweather Fighter. I think that would make her insane. All right. Next is Ruthless Instruction. 1 companion, 7 crit, 2 speed, 10 stress, and a 50% chance for 10 more. Alright, so I guess she's kind of a hard ass. That makes sense. Again, time cost 1 companion. Refresh camping skill uses. No. That can't possibly mean what I think it means. Man-at-Arms. Okay, that's awesome. And then, of course, the shared skills here. So, let's check out Sabrina. So, Searing Strike. Looks like just her standard attack. Alright, Burn 3. So, Burn is a new mechanic. I know a little bit about it. It is a dot. And rather than ticking off at the start of the round, it ticks off at the end, but I think in all other ways it's functionally identical. We have Firefly here. Okay, looks like this is just her big dot ability, not a lot of direct damage there. A little bit of torch increase, so that's good. Debuff target 50% burn decay. Burn decay. No idea. We'll have to find out. Run and Hide is 4 rounds of stealth. Okay. Cannot be stealthed while in position 1 or 2. So it makes her go back 2. So I guess if she moves forward or somebody moves her into one of those 2 ranks, we lose the stealth benefit. Okay. Heal. She gets a regen. Okay. And, heals 2 points a round for 2 rounds while stealth. So, again, if she goes out of stealth, I guess she loses that. Plus 50% burn skill amount while stealthed. Okay, so this is, I guess, her big, dotting, or setup for doing a dot. All right. Ransack is forward 1. Okay, so we do need to be careful if we are stealthed, but pull 1. The damage mod is pretty minimal as far as a penalty is concerned. Plus 10 accuracy while stealthed. Clear all corpses. Okay. Interesting. Hearthlight. Bypass stealth. De-stealth. So I guess this means this removes her stealth. Or... Bypass stealth, de-stealth. Okay, so it works like, it works like the Arbalest's flare. Almost exactly like the flare. Yeah, bypass stealth, torch +6. It doesn't remove mark or stun, but it is a party buff, which is nice, especially, it's kind of hard to justify using like de-stealthing abilities. This gives the rest of the party a benefit for using it, so that's cool. And controlled burn, uses per battle 2, okay? Damage mod 100%, okay? Bypass stealth, but it does not de-stealth them, okay? Burn of 4, applied controlled burn to target position. Controlled burn trigger effect, burn 3, torch +6. So I do know that apparently controlled burn targets a rank. So if the enemy moves through those ranks, then I think they either take damage or they get the dot. They must get the dot, right? Okay. Camping skill. Kindle, self-only, produce 3 piles of ash, prevents nighttime ambush. Piles of ash, okay. Cauterize, okay, this isn't bad. Remove disease, remove bleeding, remove blight. Anything that removes disease is good. -20 debuff resist kind of sucks, but, whatever. Play with fire, on attack hit. So this is time cost 2, 1 companion. On attack hit, burn 3. So this gives them the dot and plus 10% damage taken. All right. And pickpocket. Time cost of 1, self only, produce a skeleton key. All right. And then the standard shared option. So let's see. I think we're going to try keeping her like kind of near the back. So how about... Wait a minute, did we look at this? No, we didn't look at backdraft, sorry. Okay, so last backdraft, bypass guard requires burning target. Okay, so they have to have the dot on them. Also target's position behind target. Copy first target burn to second target. Cure first target burn. Plus 25% damage per burn stack on target. Is this just like just a huge damage attack? Because that's sure what it seems like. Okay, let's not mess with that just yet. Let's try this controlled burn here. And yeah, why don't we focus on burn here for the start? So let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. And there we go. All right. So next, Nomad Wagon. Okay, this is new. Pile of ash. Okay. Trigger limit 8. So I think this means every time the effect happens, it loses 1 point of its trigger limit. And yeah, destroyed when trigger's exhausted. All right, that kind of makes sense. -4 dodge. Okay. On attack hit, burn 2. On round, if in inventory, random monster, burn 2. I mean, we gotta try, right? And jeepers creepers. The Nomad Wagon here. So inert sunstone. -2 speed. On quest complete. +6 resolve XP. Is this a power leveling item? Maybe. Like, again, we gotta try. On quest complete, transform into heated sunstone. Okay. I mean, we're gonna try it. Phantom Wit. Plus 50% damage if HP above 99%. Yeah, I want to try this with Fairweather Fighter. If we can get that quirk, we are locking it in. Plus 25% bleed resist, plus 25% blight resist, -33 max HP. Maybe not right now. On riposte kill, self-heal, heal 25% max HP. On riposte crit, self-heal 10% max HP. Fucking crazy. Okay. Last, I guess we have to check out the new districts. So, okay. The Academy Duello, riposte 15% damage, 3 dodge. Okay, that's nice. +1 speed. Okay. Craftworks. Each week receive a random trinket. Okay. Maybe we'll get some of the new trinkets. Who knows? And Archaeological Base Camp. Each week receive a random amount of one type of heirloom. How random are we talking here? We'll find out. And last but not least, I know that that I have not constructed the mill. I'm not going to. I think hunger checks are kind of I think they're central to the Darkest Dungeon experience, so I'm keeping those for now. So Alicia, we are going to kit her out with okay. So I did, like I said, take a little tiny peek at their skills at work, and with her health as it is, and with her with her HP as it is, and with her riposte kind of gimmick, I think dodge and protection is good, especially if she's going to be marking herself. Torn Rotator sucks. We'll take care of that. And Sabrina. I mean, we gotta try, right? Right? Okay, trigger limit. A trinket's trigger limit is reduced whenever one of its trigger effects is activated. Okay, so kind of like we assumed. When a trinket has exhausted its trigger limit, all of its trigger effects cease working. Passive buffs / debuffs on the trinket continue to be active regardless of whether the trigger limits have been exhausted or not. Trigger limit is restored upon camping. Interesting. Okay, I thought that was going to be permanent, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and actually embark. Alright, so it looks like... Let's do room battles, and if it ends up being like a super quick one, we will... I guess we'll just go back? Maybe. We'll see. And I have already kitted out one character. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't kit out anybody else. So, let's see. How about this and... that. Good. And there you go. Everybody has what they need. So I assume if we ransack, then this will be an opportunity for him to Holy Lance. Okay, I like it. I feel good. And I know the courtyard, I will get their Crimson Court sets. I'm going to do it off camera. Just doing the Garden Guardian sucks. So I will get those so we can play with those as much as possible. Until then, let's do 100% of room battles. Alright, so let's go ahead and provision kind of heavy. I know we probably don't need to, but it would be really embarrassing to lose one of these guys, like, right off the bat. So I'm trying not to do that. Oh, we don't. Yeah. And that is probably plenty enough. Sorry, I know I'm a coward. I know. You can call me out, but I don't want to lose anybody. Like, this is my maiden voyage. I'd be very embarrassed. All right, so let's figure out what these guys are all about.
The fiends must be driven back. And
All
what
right.
better place to begin than the seat?
Well, we are going to get straight to it. So let's see here. Hell of an introduction, but we got the spread. She starts with riposed. Wild. Okay. And touche. So let's just try and take this guy out. Good start. 10 dodge. All right. So yeah, maybe we should mark her next. And we try and take him out. It's a decent shot. Let's try and stun. And then let's try controlled burn.
As the light gains purchase,
Okay, burning characters take damage at the end of each combat turn, after which the remaining burn is halved. A character killed by burn leaves no corpse. So just like a normal dot there. So I'm an idiot. He's gonna get an attack off. I'm stupid. But this probably means he's going to...
as the fiend falls.
Okay, when a burning character dies, their burn is transferred to their corpse. If no corpse is left behind, wildfire triggers, spreading half the burn to a random adjacent ally. Ridiculous. Yeah, okay, so controlled burn kind of worked how we expected. And knife in the dark. Oh, you idiot. Dead. And then controlled burn. This is insane. This is oh, this class is good. You guys, they're good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's stun. I think we'll get to go before you. Actually, yeah. So let's feint. No, let's. I have an idea. Okay, anticipation. So this does a stance change. Coup de grace, right? Kablooey, you did. She gets another attack. Guys, this class is good. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, I like how that went. Okay. This is damage. Who gets it? I mean, it's got to be the new guy, right? I guess we have two new guys, but she's the more physically inclined of the two. All right. So, in we go. This class is good, and another buff curio. So that's sick. All right. She's still in. Huh. So she is still in aggressive stance. Let's try Das Boot. Back you go. So you're going to be like fucking useless for a long time. I think this one will have to do Knife in the Dark. Is that right? I think so. I don't think it's worth trying to target here. So here's my idea. Let's Stone, and then Do you want to just see what run and hide is like? We can do that later. Alright. Controlled burn. So, when he dies to this, she's going to get pulled forward, and then she's going to get it, right? And this is just a kill. And then I got an idea. Okay, stressful incantation kind of sucks. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot we could do. So he's dead. Got the burn. 4 burn here. You're dead. You guys, I think I'm figuring these characters out. Okay. Let's... Alright, this stress is kind of stressing me out, but let's see here. Let's do a defensive stance. 3 dodge while riposte active, and it refreshes riposte. Okay. And... Okay, let's just disengage. So, okay, maybe I don't have them quite as, like, down as I thought. So, still a learning curve, that's alright. Alright.
Seize this momentum. Push on
So,
to the task's end.
if I remember right, this is protection. And I always mistakenly use holy water on it. I mean, her health is bad. So let's... Oh, I almost did it! Alright, protected with a knightly aura. 30 dodge until camp, plus 15 protection till camp. So she's got 25 protection and just a shitload of dodge. That'll fall off soon, but still. I really like these new classes. They are cool as hell. Alright.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So, what's everybody been up to the past 8 years? Anything? Anything?
If only
I got a new
measures
job.
don't
I'm actually working in IT now. And I have to say, one of the weird things about working in IT is people just kind of assume that since you know stuff about technology that, like, your house is some sort of, like, weird, sophisticated, like, smart house or whatever, like Tony Stark would live in. I am surprised we got the surprise. So, yeah, I introduced myself to one of my coworkers just saying, you know, I'm the resident computer toucher here. Very nice to meet you and all that. And she was like, oh, you must be, you know, you must go home and have all these, like, security cameras and things like that sitting around. And I was just like, no, I'm actually a huge Luddite. I think I'm using that term correctly. Let's say yes. Yeah, I'm like when I go home, I don't want to work with, like, computers or anything like that at all. At all. Like, I know the joke has been made that, like, you know, somebody who does, like, a masseuse, right? They don't want to, like, give massages during their, like, off days, right? I mean, that makes sense. But for some reason, if you're, like, technologically inclined, I think the... Let's try this. I think people think that's an exception, but, like, my job exists sort of as a tacit admission that working with technology is, like, really frustrating and confusing. So yeah, I
Foolish horrors.
I might now be like a computer toucher, like professionally, full time. But good lord, like I was just trying to get this. Yeah, I was just trying to get this stream set up. It's been so long since I've done it, I kind of forgot how. That's a little embarrassing, but yeah, that's a little embarrassing. But I think it's working now. Please let me know if it's not. But I think
Back to the pit.
if the sound or anything like that, either my microphone or the ancestor or like the audio for for like the game, if any of that is like messed up, please let me know, because I don't want this to be a miserable viewing experience, believe it or not. That was kind of lucky. Alright. Not a lot of dodge there, so that worked out well. And why don't we actually see if we can get some of that stress off? I remember how to play this game. You guys thought I forgot. I remember. Look at that.
As victories mount, so
Alright, I
too
think
will
we're
resistance.
kind of approaching a point where even when we finish, I think we'll call time on the video. You know what? I know we don't like
Secrets
actually
and
need
wonders can
the
be
money,
found in the most tenebrous
but
corners of this place.
for old time's sake, let's pretend. Okay. Ugh, the Blood brings back some dark
Right,
memories.
the promise of safety.
You know, time has passed. I'm sure you're wondering, Timepants. I'm sure you are. Like, this is definitely the most interesting thing that you've thought about for the past 7 years. I'm sure you're thinking, like, Timepants, has time healed the hurt that that the Crimson Court did to you? And to that I would say, thank you for asking. No. No. I will never forgive and I will never forget. Okay, let's get a little weird. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna touche. Well, let's see. Actually, let's try this. So I'm gonna feint on you. So hopefully that will draw attacks from both of these guys. We got the riposte bonus damage here. We'll stun you. And then hopefully... Yeah, these dumb bastards are gonna start throwing... Wait a minute. Did I not get stress? We totally got tempting gobleted. Did I dodge? Good lord. Oh my god. I'm telling you, man, like, as you get older, stuff starts happening to your brain. Dude, it sucks. Let's try run and hide. Just, let's see what it's like. For a laugh, let's just see what it's like.
The will to fight falters.
We probably need to do something about this health situation. Like, he's fine. He is so fine. But there's just no reason to be careless, right? Let's see. So now, still have her post for 1 round, right? Or will we lose it? Alright, let's do Touche. Maybe she should start from rank 2, don't you think? Maybe. maybe starting her from rank 1 is a bad idea. Could be. Because this will give her flexibility. Because I don't think there's anything that she specifically has to be in rank 1 for. Okay. There you go. Alright, you want to swap out some of her skills? See,
Success so clearly in view.
let's see,
Or is it
Hearthlight.
merely a
I don't
trick of the
see like a
light?
big point in using that right now. We probably will at some point. And I don't think we can justify Searing Strike at the moment. But let's try that. And then I actually like this marching order here. And does she keep the stealth? Would she carry that into the next round? Or into the next combat? That would be cool. Aw, man. Like, I chose the complete all room battles because I thought there was a chance it would be really short. Oh well. Alright. Well, let's keep going. Oh. Might as well eat. There's no reason to be reckless, right? Although I would say that this is probably managed, but again, no sense taking foolish chances. Let's see, touche. Wait a minute. She's had this ash. Do you want to put it in her inventory for the next battle and just see what that looks like? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Alright. And hopefully now she's just gonna get an absolute fuck ton of damage. And Firefly. Ah, dagnabbit. Ah. And she was stealthed too. That's unfortunate. Still, this mark and dodge strategy is working just remarkably well. So let's do anticipation. So she switches to offensive, and then flash. Ah, I was sure that was going to get the kill. Oh well, you did. I think these two new classes absolutely whip ass. I think they're so good.
But a victory nonetheless.
All right, so let's take that off, shall we? Yeah. And let's just see what that's like. So on round end, if inventory, random monster burn 2. That should work kind of how I'm thinking here, right? Alright. Trap disarm. Actually, the ash can go on anybody? Ooh! I wonder if there's some synergy there. I wonder. Maybe so. Huh. Okay. And if this pile of ash works the way that we think it does, then her camping skill to create 3, that could really start like a chain reaction, right? And I mean, we could even use again and have like, I guess a maximum of like 10 of those in our inventory. That would be ridiculous. Maybe we should try that. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. I should have
Finding the stuff
snuffed
is
the
only the
torch.
first test.
What was that all about?
Now it must be carried home.
Again, I know we have plenty of money, but it's fun to pretend, right? We can be poverty tourists. Oh, that's not tasteful. All right, and switch ranks there. And all right, big finish.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And some serious potential stress here, so let's be careful. So I guess Fleisch from the back row functions pretty much identically to lunge, except it has one more row of tolerance, so that's interesting. All right, hopefully we can get a kill here. Hopefully we can get a kill here. All right.
Masterfully executed.
I was thinking maybe we do a controlled burn and pull this, have this, or have the madman die and then pull this in, but I have to keep in mind that the dot goes off at the end of the round, not the start. So let's see here. Controlled burn. Ransack. Controlled burn. No, that doesn't do quite what we'd like. Wait, yes it does. Yes it does. So he's gonna die, right? Because the controlled burn is going to go off. Yeesh. Alright, you're gonna have to take a timeout. But yeah, controlled burn goes off, takes it, and in you get. And so, let's see. I think that means that now you have to do your stab in the dark, right? So let's just go for a kill. Because yeah, I think even if it gets its attack off. Oh my god. Huh. She lost her buffs. Does that action, like, remove your buffs also? Or does it tick one forward? Maybe. Interesting. So there's a little bit of strategy to it.
These
All right.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Well, I think we had an extremely successful run. I like these new characters. I think they're really good. So, let's return to the Hamlet. Let's see how everybody gets along. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here.
We reclaim what is ours.
I hope everybody enjoyed... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it did work how we thought. Weird. Okay. Well, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If anybody did watch the original series and
The poor caretaker.
decided that
Hyperia's long-standing
they would
duties
pop
are-
in and say hello after a nearly 8-year hiatus, hello. It's good to see you. And I am looking forward to doing our roster goals here, seeing what the Duelist and Runaway are all about, and I think it's going to be a fun series. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.